Hey my lovelies, just thought I'd come back and show you what I've been colouring since I started. What has it been? A couple of months that I've been colouring. So I thought I'd give you a flip through of my progress so you can see. You'll see the difference between the ones that I'm doing now and the ones that I did do, but I'll just show you each book. So this is the first cheapy book I got. I think this was from Tiger and I think it was about £3. Don't know if it says, does it? No, I think it's either £2 or £3. It wasn't much. This is my sample book now. I use this just to sample stuff. As you can see, it's just like experimenting. That was my first, one of my first attempts at blending. I went a bit wrong there on them colours, but, and blues I didn't do. Excuse me, very good. As you can hear, I still got a cough. So that was that one. Ooh, ooh, flying everywhere. There's another one I had to go at blending different colours again. Some success, some not. Hard. But I think that's, is that all in that one? No. That's the one I'm doing at the moment. I quite like that colour combination. I'm not over keen on that. I'm not really over keen on that. But this is how you learn, isn't it? That was my Ever Moment. Can you see? Yeah. Do I need to go up a little bit? Ever Moment pens. First real proper go at them. So I did get a little bit of shading in there, which I was quite pleased with. So as I say, it's all practice, isn't it? And these 2 pages I like. I like the colour combinations I've got on there, and there, and there. Blending, I haven't quite sussed out, you know, the gradual blend into the different colours on some of it. Some of it are bits I have and bits are not. That one I use like streaks and I quite like that, them ones there. And that one I tried to be a bit more blendy, but yeah, I quite like them too. So that's that book. That's my cheapie. Oh, that's a page out my cheapie book. That's one of my birdies that I tried to do. Again, you can see where I tried to blend colours, but I like it though. My big little birdies, my big little birdies. I've just done basic colours there, no blending. Didn't know how to blend. This one I started to have a little go at blending. I quite like the leaves on this one. Can you see? Am I showing it? Oh. I quite like this one, how I blended things on this one, and the wood looks quite natural as well. Not keen on one of the colours I used from the bird. Oh, I messed my phone. Sorry about that, that was my dad checking up on Poochie Poo. Yeah, so that's that one. This one I think I used felt tips on. I quite like the colours on that one. Wish I didn't use the grey on there, but hey ho, this is how you learn, isn't it? What colours mix and which don't. These are the fine liners, Arteza fine liners I used. I love the flamingos. The stag. This is when I first started, so what's the date? 28th of the 8th, so what's that, August? So 3 months, is it? September. Yeah, is that August? Yeah, August, September, October, November. Yeah, so 3 months, just over 3 months. These were my cheapy pencils that I got, so I tried them. These are some glitter, WH Smith cheap glitter pens, so I quite like that. Quite like how that sparkles. I don't know if it captures it in the... Did it capture it? Oh, I can't. The only place I can't see is the way my camera is set up. Smack in the middle is what you can't see. This is my first attempt at a face and anything body wise. I don't like the way I did her wings. These are Arteza colouring pens and fine liners. There you go. So that would be the what are they called? Twee markers. I think it was the twee markers I used on them. I quite like how I did the leaves there. I quite like that. So it was a combination of them. These are the Arteza pencils I used, and I used it by dipping the pencils in Vaseline to blend the colours. So they're quite seamless, the colour blend, I think, on them. So I quite enjoyed using the Vaseline. I've forgotten about that technique. I might have to get the Vaseline out and have another go. Now I'm into blending a bit more. And that one I quite like. That's Arteza coloured pens and glitter pens. So that's that one. So then this one's another cheap book. I think this was Tiger as well. About £2. I haven't done much in this one because this one's an experiment book. So I've got my jellyfish, but got bleed through from the page underneath, but hey ho. So that was ones I tried with Arteza tree markers, and I tried to do blending with the tree markers. Some colours work and some colours don't. I think you've got to have the colours, all the colours in your hand ready to do them, because as soon as they start to dry, that's it. So if you can get it on before it dries. This one, these are Arteza pencils, and I'm chuffed to bits with this piece. This is probably one of my favourites. I just love how it's all, the blend is just, this just does seem to have blended. But I did use blending pencil on this one, I think, if I remember rightly. Which you can see it's made the blending. It looks a bit like wallpaper, doesn't it? So that's that. I'll show you that one last because it's my favourites in that one. This is Joanna Basford's Enchanted Forest, which I absolutely love this book. So I coloured the first page and I put Caroline's blocks to Caroline, Millie and Jessie, because we all colour in this one. So that's my compass. I found that one a bit difficult to try and do the compass bit, but I had a go to try and get it to look a little bit like a... I'm pleased how that bit went, the little knobby bits on there, and I quite like the leaves here, but I'm not keen on that. And I like my spider and the spider's web. I quite like how I did the spider web with the grey and like a very pale blue. I think that's worked quite well. This is one that sort of went wrong. I wanted to do a black background, but I didn't want to do the black background in there. And for some unknown reason, I put a blob of black on each. So I don't know whether I'll carry on with this one or not. Not sure. Not sure. There's that one there. That reminds me. I'll get the words out. That reminds me of wallpaper. That one does. But I like the little birds in there. I quite like some of my blending. I tried to experiment with some different colours on this one. I love this one. This one I did. Was it long? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Messed up a bit on the door, the colours on the door, but I love the way I've done the wood, and I love the way I've done the mushrooms, and I love these little flowers. I didn't want to go for normal colours for some of it. I wanted to do like different colours, like they should be fern, should be green, but I didn't want to do green, so I used orange. And I didn't want my bugs to be the normal browny colours and things, and ladybird to be normal, so I decided to colour them in the peaches and pinks. Even the caterpillar. And then I painted peach and pink. Artistic license, is that what it's called? This was one of the first I did with my tree markers, because I tried to get different colours of green to mix, and so you could distinguish between all the different leaves. It's alright. It's alright. That's me balloon. I love me birds. I like my basket and my flag, but I'm not over keen on that. I don't know. That bit there is a bit dark, and yeah. I suppose I could rub it out and do a bit more, but no. Love this Pages. I wanted it to be some limey greens and things in this one. So you got your underground caverns. I had no idea what these things were, so I just coloured them multicoloured. I found it quite difficult how to do the rocks, so but I give it a go. And I love me mushrooms, and of course I couldn't paint a snail the proper colour. I had to give it a bit extra, and it was hard doing the bit down the crease, so the poor old owl, he's a bit crooked. But I love the colours I've used in this one, you know, and I love all the different types of greens that I used, and the reds and the oranges in this one. You know, put lighter colours up there, the darker fiery colours down there. I just wanted a total mix of all the different colours for the leaves. I mean, somebody will look at it and say, oh my god, it's awful. But I like it. This one I'm proud of, my birdie. My birdie. I am proud of my birdie. I love the colours that I chose blue, but I drew these in. Can you believe it? Me! Gal Withington drew some leaves. I sort of looked at these ones that Joanne Basford did, and I tried to copy them and put them here. I did it in pencil. It did take me a long time to do them, but I was semi-pleased with them. And then I went over them with a black thin marker, liner marker thingy, but what they called these? What they called? Fine liner, 0.2 one I used on that, and did my leaves. And I think it finished it off because it looked something was missing on that one, so I put that up there. So that's that one. And this is one of my favourite books. I love this one. It's by Kirby Roseanne. He's got, or she's got, I'm not sure it's a he, is it? He or she? That's Jessie's. That's one she was doing last night in my live. She's quite talented. That was the first one that I ever attempted. And you see, yeah. I used Arteza colouring pencils down the bottom, and then I decided to use the Arteza fine liners at the top of the ears. But then I realised the fine liners went through on the swans. So Jessie's a bit peed off with me because she wanted to do the swans. And it sort of all come through, but I said, never mind. There's plenty of other things. So she started on that one as well. And so she's doing that one. This one I finished. Was it last week or the week before? I absolutely love this one, the skull. Love the colours in it. Love how it's all flowers. I seem to have blended all right. I tried to do the skull like a moss sort of effect over the top of it because there was all flowers. So I didn't want to do a grey skull because it's like a grey colour and they skulls. So I thought I'd try and do like a mossy colour. Yeah, I mean it didn't turn out what exactly as it was in my head, but that was as near as I could get it. So, but I do like all my shading in the oranges. I was quite chuffed with them, you know, for a learner. And this is my little, I don't know what the devil these birds are called. Somebody will tell me in the comments what this bird's called. But I wanted all the jewellery to be the same. I did think, shall I do them all different? And then I decided, no, I'm going to do them all the same. So I tried to do the yellow like a goldy colour. Not quite achieved it. But it's not bad for a learner, I don't think. Now these are my favourite, these two. Absolutely love doing these. Boy, did they take some time though. Can you see that one fully on the screen? Get in a little bit tighter. There you can see it a little bit better. But I just loved finding all the different, like the paper dinosaurs, the deer, the moon, the frog on the back of there, the sword fan, a turtle with wings, crocodile core, alligator coming in there. You know, the more you look, cat swinging from a swing there on the birdies. But I love doing them. Absolutely love doing them. And I don't know what these characters are, but I did them all in the same. The whale with a helicopter thing on his head. But I did love it, but it did take a long time. It did take. And then I used chalk. These were all done with Arteza and Black Widow. I used a combination of the both on them ones. And then I used the pastel chalks for a background of reds and oranges and yellows to try and get like a sunset sort of background on that. I'm just getting into using some pastels. Now this is my favourite. I love this one. I did this one because my dad absolutely loves horses. So I wanted to have a go at doing a horse. And I did enjoy it. I mean, it did take me ever such a long time to do it. But I do. I like all the colours I used, which is unlike me usually, you know. It's not going to be up to artistic standards, but I'm not bothered. As long as I'm happy with it. And I love the choice of the colours I used, the way the leaves are, the way the leaves are blended in, and there's different textures of green and some browns and some oranges and some reds in the leaves. But I did do the snaily thing, tried to do it a natural colour. I didn't know what colour I was doing that one, so he ended up that colour, bless him. But I thought he won't mind. He won't mind. And he didn't. He didn't complain when I coloured him in. I did a blue dragonflies because I thought that just broke up some of the colour. And then again I used the pastel chalks in the background, and I give the horse a green eye to match in with the greenery. So yeah, so what do you think? You can see the differences, can't you, in my drawings, in my thing. This is what I'm doing at the moment. I'll show you the one I'm working. Oh, sorry, that was me. I'm working on the moment. I think it's in this one. That's the one I'm doing on the tutorial that I'm doing. Filming as I do it, so that's looking really good. There's the one I'm with. Usually what I do is get the girls to choose a picture, and then I say to them, you choose it and I'll do it there. So I'm having a bit of trouble with this one though. I don't know, I'm not keen on the colour choices that I've used. So I sort of did a bit more of these leaves on Friday. Was it Friday? Friday or Saturday morning. And I did the little bluebells there. And then I stopped. Because although I used 3 colours here in the greens here, you can't really tell. So I'm not keen. So I'm going to leave that one and then come back to it, I think. And see how I get on. But yeah. So thank you for stopping by and watching my video. I hope you like me just going through, flipping through all my colouring of what I've done. And then in a few months I might show you again of what I've been up to. Have I got any more books? I don't know. I don't think I've got any more, but I want to get a few more colouring books and have a go at some different things. I want to have a go at grayscale. Oh, I have had a go Christmas, Father Christmas one, and I don't know what I've done with that one, so I'm having a go. And I did do some Halloween ones, but I don't know, I think the kids have got them books upstairs, I can't find them, but I don't know. So I might show you them again. Maybe not the Halloween because they ain't brilliant. Maybe not. Father Christmas, yeah, he's alright. He's alright, Father Christmas. But I started to do one. Oh, and I could have kicked myself. You know they have the white fur down the front of their coat. I painted it red. I was gutted. Absolutely gutted. So I gave up on that one. I might go back to it, I might not. But every time I look at it though, I can just in your face the mistake you've made. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So I love you and leave you. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Love you all. Love the fact that a lot of you comment. I really love reading and replying to them. So if you want to leave a comment, please feel free, or my details are all down below. How you can contact me and whatever. Feel free to. I love it, and I always reply. And if you haven't subscribed and you like what you're seeing and you'd like to join with us when we have, because I do videos and lives on a Sunday, press the old subscribe button, and there's a little button by the side, notifications, and if you press that, You'll have a ding every time I upload or go live. So everybody, please take care, look after yourself, and I'll see you all soon. Take care for now.